after a time of anything but Chardonnay, but then, nobody wanted to drink Chardonnay anymore. And now we come back to maybe a better understanding of the grape globally. And Paul Cluver Village 2020 Chardonnay is, I think, a very pure expression of what Chardonnay should be. We will talk later about the structure of Village in the Paul Cluver range, but what do you have in your glass for this Paul Cluver Village 2020 Chardonnay from Elgin?
So why does this wine speak Chardonnay to me? Firstly, it's got that lovely, slightly deeper straw gold color in the glass. The nose is very spicy top notes. There's some nuts, cinnamon. I'm picking up butteriness as well. Very distinct butteriness, almost like butter on toast. And I haven't
like when the butter warms up.
Yes, and I have not used that butter on toast description for a long time. And then, of course, the fruit characters are all citrus. And this, for me, is the slightly cooler climate, lemon, lime citrus, then the warmer climate, orange, mandarin, tangerine, naartjie.
So remind that Elgin is higher altitude, it's cooler climate. It used to be actually a fruit country before it became a wineland country. Some people said it was even too cold or too cloudy to produce quality grapes, but actually Chardonnay makes wonderful wine there.
It makes perfect sense. And you can pick up the coolness on the palate. There's nice cool lemons again, a little bit of preserved lemon and salt, and a lovely creamy finish. But there's that zing of that cool climate acidity that's just extending the palate and freshening everything up, delivering it as a neat little package to you.
Yeah, it's like after a fairly creamy middle palate, then the acidity is coming back and zing, refreshing your palate, almost calling for the next glass.
Absolutely.
Or the next food. So, very interesting, and it's long on the palate. The Village is not the top of the range of Paul Cluver, but this wine shows a lot of length and weight. I mean, not weight in terms of overpowering wine, but in terms of restrained power and the length on the palate. And there's no obvious use of too much oak. You got all the spiciness on the nose, but it's not this too many vanilla, too much coconut we had on some Chardonnay from warmer climate. And the oak integrates very beautifully in this fresh wine.
I think when the world said they wanted anything but Chardonnay, what they were actually saying was anything but oak, because the New World's initial forays into Chardonnay, when they were trying to make serious wines, were lashed with oak. So what you got was vanilla, spice, popcorn, and this woody smell was what you were actually smelling. You weren't smelling the grape and you weren't tasting the grape. But now that potentially our taste buds have changed, but also winemakers have become used to working with more oak and dialing it back, we're now beginning to get fruit expressions of the wine. And this, I think, is a really lovely fruity expression of what Chardonnay can deliver.
Fruity expression, very good wrap-up word for this 2020 Paul Cluver Village Chardonnay from Elgin. Thank you.